So do you really think I'm frail like the rest of your opposition? Well, I had to look back. Who really was your competition? Zod was the only winner credited as heavy lifting, because you faced Dirk, Chuck, and Enz, who freestyled his submissions. Well, all of my opponents wound up in playoff position. That really adds validity to the weight of my stamp. But congrats, my guy, on becoming the people's champ. I just hope you keep it humble, because you're nowhere near the Rock's bravado. Nah, you got swagger like Seth Fighter. He's a Bassmaster and mustache aficionado. See, that means you're irrelevant, yet somehow your ego's the size of an elephant. I'll reiterate that I am nowhere out of my element, so like what I put under my dog, I relish it. And I didn't mean the edible relish, bitch. See, the evidence I have is prevalent that I was doing this just for the hell of it, but since I'm cooking for the finals, I'm smelling it. And I don't see a stigma. Hell, I don't even see it could have been. All I see is another man who's trying to stand in the way of my win. Well, I'm picking up steam at the end, because Shattering Dreams has lit up my pen. I've already dethroned one champ, what makes you think I won't do it again? So the championship for you is nothing but a fairy tale. I'll make sure you falter and fail. Yeah, Brucey Bad will send you directly to hell to mix your porkity smell with the fire and brimstone. I'll be smashing this faux rock. Might as well call me Fred Flintstone. And it's not an odd occurrence I survived off endurance, or rode in on the currents of all the lost insurgents. My woman says my middle name is Stamina. Yeah, I be beating it up all night. And for 666, you can go see if I'm right. You wouldn't expect me to come with some fight and predict your next strike. Well, you'll soon find out Brucey's bark is not near as bad as his bite. It's Brucey Bad, bitch. Fuck the haters.
Hey, yo, it's Stigma versus Brucey Bad. Off with his head, I ain't playing. See, the only fans Bruce has is the one staring at photos of his wife's cunt. Nobody's gonna pay to see a shrimp dick and gross bitch for $6.66 a month. Shit, it's a good thing your personality ain't rancid. See, Bruce got a face only his mom or Dom could call handsome. Your skate tricks are different than my punches, cause I actually land them. You're canon with being the worst rapper left in wannabe. Well, honestly, that's public knowledge. That's why your girl's ashamed of you, you knobbin'. Well, it's just one of the reasons. Another is because you always using toys in your girl, because you never be pleasing her. I'm sure the only time she smiles is when she sees that you're leaving. Because that's when she can resume collecting money for strip teasing. While you taking your kids for ice cream, she's at home giving dome, collecting like $50 a blow, sucking semen. How the fuck you gonna let this cock Brucey Bad be a judge for next season? He wouldn't even know the meaning of execution if he had a bag on his head and an axe in his hand, squeezing, screaming for retribution. Bruce is your number one choice if you're betting on who's losing. He needs that $750 though to be the breadwinner of his family. But see, I call Bruce lunch meat because he's already inbred unnaturally. This is a cold cut to your cavities and a whole dog with reality. A casualty by fatality. Eric will see you get clapped, son, and you'll fall right off the balcony. No tears in heaven. This Roman numeral's 11, or maybe it's a 9 in the mirror image. Either way, Bruce gets demolished like the trade centers before the deal is finished. You're a conspiracy. The way you always get to the playoffs is wary, see. You're not good at this. You admit it yourself. Like, you know what to do, but you just can't execute it well? What makes you think you have a chance in hell to beat the MVP? Bruce can't do it. He hasn't captured eggs in his shell. You need to get stoned to evolve. But you're stuck being the most basic rapper? Like, you're set to the wannabe default. Bruce needs an upgrade on his cuck cage. In Oklahoma, his wife is known to be slut-shamed. Bet that makes your family real proud. Like, you see him in public and wave, and they just put their heads down and move swiftly. They salty over your ass in a big bag of Miss Vicky's. Bruce comes home after a long day and discovers his wife has mysterious neck hickeys. But he's Brucey Bad, bitch. Fuck the haters. Well, Bruce, you fuck them. Well, your wife fucks all your neighbors. Bro, wait. Don't kiss her on the cheek. That ain't Colgate. But you knew that, though. When's the last time you brushed? Shit, Bruce hasn't brought toothpaste into his house in months. Your performances always suck. Maybe it'd be better if you learned to just back the fuck up. Doesn't matter. You ain't returning Steve Irwin because you'd rather be a judge. Or is it just because you realize your cadence could never adjust? So anything that ever came out of your mouth, Bruce, is always sounding boring as fuck. Stigma.